Hello there, the YouTube. How are you doing? So, you might think, goodness me, this is like the first time I've seen you in broad daylight, which is probably true. I'm always streaming at night. I'm always recording at night. But I'm actually off work now. I'm out of the office for a couple of weeks. I'll be back in the new year. So, what better way than to start my holiday by relaxing a bit? I have quite a stressful job. I'm busy. I love my job, but it actually, it's quite busy. So when I get some holiday, I really want to just unwind and not do very much. I rarely want to do anything, actually. Some people love traveling, doing stuff, seeing stuff. I just sit at home and play in VR, which is fair enough. Now, what better way than to use an application like Perfect, which is currently available on the Oculus Store. I remember the original demo of this was a demo called Perfect Beach, which was a really fun demo, and I just loved it. Now, the basic sort of pretense of this, I won't talk too much about it, but is that you jump in and you have various scenes in which you can relax. So, without further ado, let's jump in. Now, you'll notice that it's not capturing in a very sort of great way. It's capturing a single eye view, but anyway, hopefully you can put up with it for this occasion. I tried a few things to sort that out, but unfortunately didn't manage it. Anyway, so as you can see, you've basically got 3 scenes. You've got a kind of tundra area, I guess you call that somewhere in northern Europe, maybe Finland, Norway, that kind of area, and then you've got a kind of desert island theme, and you've got a lovely mountain scene. And with each of those, you can be there in the daylight or the darkness. So that's the 6 options you have now. Hopefully it will get expanded in the future. Now, it's worth saying, Mrs. UKRifter was super excited about this one. She absolutely was crying out for a VR game where you didn't have to shoot people in the face, you just got to sit down and relax. She's also a pretty stressed out person like me. Right, let's start in daylight. I'll go through all 6, why not? Let's have a look at this scene over here. Perfect gives you the virtual space. A virtual space in which to relax. Yes. Here we go. I'm excited. Oh, wow. Gosh. That is something. Scale. Let's talk about scale. I always talk about scale. I always look around for things roughly the size of a fridge to give you a scale. See, that rock over there is about 2 Samsung fridges next to each other. The trees are roughly tree-sized. Yeah. And that large teepee is roughly large teepee-sized. I'm not helping much, am I? Okay, anyway, so we got a lovely scene here. I'm guessing it's the evening. There's some birds flying by, very well animated. The snow gently fluttering through the air onto this lovely snowy scene. The only thing that's slightly distracting is that my hand keeps buzzing because I'm getting this haptic feedback in my right hand, which is actually slightly annoying because every time I do that, look, it's highlighting this and buzzing in my hand. So that's like, I'm getting super stressed about that. But anyway, no. In all seriousness, so if I press trigger, I can pick up a snowball, throw it around, throw it from hand to hand. That works quite well. And I can chuck it at stuff. And the way these things break up is actually really nice, and they slowly melt on the rock and things. Kind of reminds me of, I think it's built in Unreal as far as I remember. So it kind of reminds me a little bit of the some kind of fairground simulator. Watch this. Whoa. There you go. Look, the physics is really good. Look at that. That's really quite realistic. Sort of adds to the sense that you actually are in this environment. There you go. So there you go. And now that's not all. Okay. So this is the first scene I'm looking at. You see these sort of red pillars. So obviously you could just sit here. Let's backtrack a bit. The point of this game is nothing. That's it. There's no point to this game, and that's the point of it. It's an application, if you like, where you just get to relax. Now, you can, if you want, change to different positions. So I've got one over there, and that's it. Okay, so over there. So if I teleport, go to a different scene within the same environment. Oh, this is lovely, sort of slightly secluded, although slightly terrifying, icy area. I'm sat on the ice here. I can only assume it's safe. The floor is actually a lot warmer than I feel it should be. And again, I've got snowballs I can throw around. I can turn the music on. I won't know copyright and all that. And yeah, you just sort of sit here and just marvel at the scenery, which is absolutely beautiful. Let's hop over to the next location. And here we are. Where are we? Okay, I'm near a camping area here, a smaller tent over there. Very large pot there. And again, just very, very beautiful. Very relaxing indeed. Let's have a look at the same area. Oh, got some sticks. Hey! Physics is good, so I'm guessing this is Unreal. Alright, so now I need to work out how to exit. Oh, there you go. Easy. That's good when it's easy. I'm going to go back to the menu. I'm going to come back to the same place in the night time. Now I can tell from the thumbnail here, it's got a picture of some northern lights. I love northern lights. Who doesn't love northern lights? I saw them once from the window of an aeroplane. Unfortunately not on the ground, but it was a beautiful sight. Let's see if it looks how I remember. Oh, wow, look at that. Cool. Oh, we got northern lights there in the background. I'm guessing from the other location I'll see those a bit better. And they look really well done. Pretty much exactly how I remember, actually. That kind of weird rippling streaking. Great. And again, I can... Wolves. Wolves. I can throw snow onto fire, which is somehow even more enjoyable. There you go. How beautiful is this environment? The moon up there, stars twinkling above, and these wonderful particle effects you see. The wind gently taking these embers into the sky. Very beautiful. Let's go over here. Oh, look at that. I got a view straight down this little ravine, and that really frames... Oh, shooting star. Really frames the northern lights beautifully. Honestly, just makes the hairs on my arm stand up. I know it's silly, but it is a beautiful environment. I've said beautiful a lot now. I think that really covers it for that particular word. Oh, here we are. I'm really close to the fire now. I've got a stick. Let's have a look. Can I light the stick? Is that too much to ask? Oh my goodness, I can light the stick. That is beautiful. Let's see if I can chuck it. Oh, how good is that? Seriously? Let's light up some areas. I'm worried about wolves, so I heard them earlier, so let's just chuck a bit of fire out. They don't like fire, for some reason. That's not very relaxing. Where are you? Where are you? Ah, okay, that's cool. So I've seen all the little areas of this particular scene. Let's move on to the next one and see what we can see. And the next one we have is a very typical relaxing area, and this is the one my wife is going to enjoy the most, is a beach scene on a tropical island. Here we are. Interact with items, gaze at them. Alright, so now I believe this was called Perfect Beach in the demo. It's probably going to be very close to the demo. I remember playing it many, many months ago. Don't think I reviewed it though. Sorry for my phone going beep there. Ah, this is lovely. Very lovely. I mean, the graphics aren't massively complex. They're simple, but they are nice. Really nice. The ground could probably do with a little bit more, what's the word, tessellation? It looks a little bit flat here. The other environment looked a bit better. But it's still very good. I've got some stones I can throw into the water. Oh, and I get a little splash as well. Oh. Oh god, my throwing is rubbish. I'm a bit nervous to throw with these things because I don't want to smash them into a wall. As much as I absolutely love the touch controllers, I do feel that I will break them. Okay, so let's go over to that area there. Look, I can transport myself over there again. Oh, very nice. I'm next to this sort of volcanic pillar. Sort of similar environment, I'm guessing, to sort of Vietnam, Thailand, that area. Very nice. Okay, let's see if we can chuck some stones in here. Ah, a satisfying splash and some lovely ripples. Now that's nice. There's probably fish, but I'm not going to hang around to find out. Let's go and have a look at the other area. Oh look, Maybe I'll see some fish over there. So I'm going over to a pier next to a boat. Oh, look. Oh, and look, there is beautifully animated fish. Look at those. I'm going to have to think of a different word that describes this other than beautiful. Idyllic. Let's stick with that. Oh, this is immensely satisfying. I don't know why, but it is. Does this float? Yep, physics is good. Physics works. And I've been there, so come on then, let's see this beautiful place. Oh damn it, I've done it again. This wonderful place in the darkness. I wonder how romantic it will look. My vocabulary is very limited today. I must be tired. Wow, here we go. I'm excited already. Oh wow! Looks so much better at night. I wonder how much this is actually picking up for you, because it is quite dark. But look at that, the way the moonlight shimmers off the water. Water effects are just absolutely spot on. Lovely. Let's go over here and have a look at it from this angle. Nice, look at that. Oh, and again, chuck a couple of logs on the fire. You know, because it's getting cold. Can't actually. Okay, there you go. Oh, coconut. Do they float? They do float. Good news. Coconuts. Ooh, crumbs, that was heavy. Right, okay. And last but not least, come on, let's do the whole thing. And look at it from the pier angle. Wonderful. Your own personal virtual reality desert island. Moon included. Can I pick that up? I can. Oh, look at that. So I can swing that around. Look at the lighting effects. Aren't they great? Little shadows and lights and textures. You really see them really well like that. Anyway, chuck it in the water. And it went out. That's about right, isn't it? Alright, moving on to the final area. And this one, I saved this one to last, and I did it this way because I love mountains and I love forests, and this has mountains and forests. And this, to me, if I'm going to pick somewhere to relax, this is the one I would pick. Actually, no, that one's the one I'll pick, but I'll leave that one till the very last. Okay, so let's go daylight in the mountains. And you know what? I'm really looking forward to showing this to my dad. My dad, unfortunately, has very, very bad eyesight. He's got macular degeneration, which is caused by sunlight over the years. Happens to us all to some extent, but he's got it really badly. And what it means is he can't... Wow. Anyway, I'll finish what I'm saying. He's a mountain climber, and his vision isn't good, and I would love to put him in something like this, because I know the brightness of the scene, it will be fine for him. He'll be easily able to comprehend what he's seeing. His eyesight's actually very, very good, but in fact, it's just the low light he has a problem with. So this will be the first experience I'm going to put him in. Luckily, he's visiting me over Christmas. I'm sure he won't even mind coming on the channel to say hello. That'll be quite nice. So he's going to be here on Boxing Day, and maybe I'll pop him into this to have a look. But how lovely is this? Got a real sense of height, almost a sense of vertigo as I glance over that edge there. You can see my boundaries because of the way it's recording. This is the kind of chaperone system you have. I've adjusted my cameras recently. I've got my Christmas tree over here, so my Christmas tree I put a boundary around temporarily to stop me punching baubles, as it were. But yeah, no, I'm definitely going to put my dad in this. This is absolutely lovely. Okay. That was a bit destructive. Kaboom! That would have been good. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, I can teleport, of course. Let's go down here to the little pier area. I'd like the option, the only complaint I'll have this, I'd like the option to turn off the haptic feedback, because the continual buzzing in my hands as I accidentally interact with things is just slightly annoying. And obviously introducing stress into this kind of game isn't actually really the point. Anyway, there you go. Beautiful. What can you say about this? Lovely riverside scene. I prefer to be up in the mountains and... Oh, look, a big eagle. I'm easily distracted, aren't I? By the look of it, I can go right to the top. So let's have a look up there. What are we going to see? Oh, wow. Oh, I need to move my boundary back. That is something. That is really good. Can I reset? No, I can't. Oh, wow there. I've got butterflies fluttering around. Got these sort of pollen particles floating in the air. Well, actually little seeds, you see. And my tent there. And a fantastic scene. Look at that. And I've got stuff I can throw off the edge. Brilliant. Alright, last but not least, let's go and have a little look at what this looks like at night. The nighttime scene. And this one I think is going to be my favourite, so let's jump in. Here we go. Oh. Oh. Seriously, the hairs on my arm stood up then. That's the effect of VR, you know. Just moving. Just generally moving. Got the trees gently swaying. You've got moths now going for that flame there. Be careful, chaps. Quite hot. All right, let's nip up to. Actually, I'll go down there first. Lovely. Hello over there. And finally, looking down on this wonderful scene with my flaming torch. You probably wouldn't do that in reality. Forest fires, very destructive. I wouldn't recommend throwing flaming logs off a cliff. Not ideal. And there you go. What can you say? If I turned around and like Slender Man or something was standing behind me, I think I would die though. It is so immersive. Fantastic. Oh, so there you go. That was perfect. And it really was. It really was perfect. It's the almost perfect VR experience. But let me just press my round up button here. That was the wrong button. Did you see that? I pressed the wrong button then. Anyway, there you go. So a rare glimpse of what I look like in daylight. Frankly, quite disappointing, I know. But there you go. The imperfections and wrinkles start to come out. I prefer the mask of darkness. But anyway, that was perfect. Available on Oculus Store. I'm not sure how much it is. I think it's around about £7. It's not a huge amount of money, but I think it's definitely worth it. Particularly if you're a person who just wants to unwind at the end of the day. Just sort of sit on a comfortable chair, not jump around like me. Sit on a comfortable chair and look at those lovely scenes. What more do you want in life? Alright, thank you for watching. And I will be streaming again, maybe quite soon. Cheers. Bye-bye. What's happened? I've done it wrong. Oh, here you go. Such a professional.